Hi, Aries, and welcome to your first for the month of December Zodiac Tarotscope short and sweet messages and predictions reading. Okay. As always, we're going to be talking about energy coming in and around you. We're going to be talking about what you need to be aware of, or maybe how you can navigate this energy, and advice and guidance. The other thing that I want you to know, other than, let me say this first, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, you are welcome. If you have Venus in Aries, you can look at this from any type of relationship perspective. And these are timeless messages, whether you see it in December or not, okay? But what I want you to know is sometimes I do find, as much as I love these Yule cards, there's the first couple decks that they put out. Actually, I find what they've written on the card, while beautiful, I don't always understand. And Aries, this is one of those decks. Again, not knocking it at all, because it's a beautiful deck. And what they've written is beautiful. I just don't always get it. And I'm okay to admit that, okay? So I actually went to the book. I kind of did my thing. You know, sometimes I'll do it with my finger. If you've ever seen when I do it in the pick of cards, I think with that. But I actually just went in, turned away. I look back, and whatever word, sentence, okay, paragraph, whatever it is that catches my eye, I know that's where I'm supposed to be going with this. So that's what I did. Let's get right into it. I also looked at the keywords too. But let's see what we have here for what energy is or will be coming in and around you, whether it's a person, people, situation, event. We have the unknown. Ooh, number 41 could mean something to you. Number 1, number 4, or number 5. The message on this card, and some of them are clear, okay? I do get, but some I don't. Think on it, and you will stumble. For the heart is a ghost upon the unknown. Let it bleed into the depths, bearing nothing but desire, okay? This is about potential, keyword, creativity, and taking a risk with those two things, okay? Taking a leap of faith, okay? Taking a leap into the great unknown, knowing that everything is wide open and you're willing to take a risk. You know, it's about being bold and fearless. Okay, I'm going to get a tarot to go with it. It's having no fear. It's going, oh, good heavens, all those fell out. That's too many, you guys. But look, this one flipped over, so I'm going to take that one. Okay, see how that happens? I love it. It's going after and being inspired about what it is that you desire, okay? Being willing to take the chance. It's like, I'm inspired, I'm passionate about something, and Aries, you're that fire sign that loves to take the initiative and to express yourself and to get out there, right? So here we go. Something's going to come in and around you. Like I said, event, situation, person, people, that's gonna, and I'm using the word trigger now because I love it, for you to want to get your creative juices flowing, realizing that there's a lot of potential. Almost think of it like the Knight of Wands, right? Like, ooh, there's adventure out there for me. There's stuff out there for me to learn here with the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be the teacher in this case, giving out little nuggets, little gifts, I want to say, of knowledge, all right? And you know that if you can get out there into the great wide open, oh, Tom Petty song, right? Out there into the great wide open, into the unknown, willing to take your creativity and risk whatever it is, because with great risk, you get great reward, right? And picking up whatever knowledge you can is going to be so beneficial to you. And not only that, with Aries energy, and I know this isn't all Aries because, you know, there's different. We all have different things in our birth chart, but that bit of energy is there, whether you've buried it, set it aside. Some of you run with it in the forefront, right? You are just willing to take risk and go after it, where other Aries, it takes a little more time. But this is spirit coming in and saying to you, something's going to trigger this in you. And they want you to take the risk, because with great risk comes great rewards. Okay. So you're like, all right, but it's unknown. Yes, it is. Well, you're going out into the great, I want to say wide open, the great unknown, but you know what it is that you're inspired about. They want you to go after it with no fear, to be bold and fearless. Now you're saying, all right, but how can I do it? How can I navigate this, right? Is there anything I need to be aware of? So Aries, Father Christmas, you need to be aware of Santa. Number 13, number 1, number 3, or number 4. Interesting, we have repeating numbers here again. You can look those up. I think I've been forgetting to say that. You can look up the numerology around those numbers. But here's the thing. How did thy get here? Lost, perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the book come up about this, but I really feel like this card, it just automatically is an intuitive hit for me. Here's the thing. Okay, I know I'm talking about things that quote unquote may or may not be real, things that we just live in the spirit of. But back in the day, there was a Saint Nicholas that used to, I believe, go around giving gifts or helping people. I believe there was a Father Christmas that went around, if we look at old folklore and stuff like that, right? So here's what I want to say. When Saint Nicholas, or when the original Father Christmas, okay, Santa, we can even look at, started going out and doing this, you know, there was probably a bit of risk involved in that. There was probably a bit of fear involved in it. But guess what? They had the desire to do it. They wanted to help people. And they were willing to take the risk, the leap of faith, to be bold and fearless and to go out and help people. Okay, I'm going to get a tarot with it. So I feel like it's tying in here. You just need to navigate it again with boldness and fearlessness. Okay, no fear. Be bold, no fear. The Fool. Love that the Fool came out. Okay, here, Aries. Yeah, the Fool's always willing to step right off. Look, eyes closed. The little dog's going, whoa, hang on. And the Fool's like, no risk, no reward. I'm going to take my leap of faith here. I'm willing to set out on a new path that maybe nobody's set out on before, because I believe I can. I love the way this is all tying together. Okay. What I want to say about this card, though, what I got in the book was naughty or nice. It's I think I put down stay on the nice list, or maybe it was in there. Be mindful of how your energy is. Because whatever your energy is that you're putting out is going out into the world. So if you want to go out bold and fearless, that energy goes out into the world. If you're going out with, you know what? There's something that I need to do for myself. And it's in any area of your life, Aries. And I feel that it has great potential for you, but it could be a very creative time for you as well. That won't resonate with everyone, because this will hit you in different ways, right? But there's something from you to learn here, okay? And it is, I feel like, not just beneficial to you, but to other people as well. But I'm going to just say that, but also it's keeping that energy of staying on the nice list, positivity out, mindfulness out, caring, compassion out, enthusiasm, passion out, right? You'll get all that back in return. That is how you're going to navigate this if you're unsure. Further advice and guidance, ringing the bells, well, letting everyone know you're here. Okay, there's one thing. I feel like bells on a reindeer is almost like a horn on a car. It's like, here I come. But number 3, again, repeating numbers, or the number 30. Let me read the card. Ring thy bell to cast them out. Ring thy bell and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds, nowhere to hide, for all will ring. Right? You can't hide with a car horn. You can't hide with a bell ringing, right? It also reminds me of Santa standing out, when they're out. Usually it's collecting for, I want to say, the Salvation Army, and they ring the little bells. Okay, it's to let you know, hey, I'm over here. Do you want to help? Do you want to donate, right? Please stop by type of thing. But let me get a tarot with this as well. But I'm going to tell you what it was about. Sound bath. It's about clearing your energy. Okay, using the sound to remove, again, staying on the nice list, not being naughty with negative energy. This is clearing out any negativity. Okay, whether it's the people around you, whether it's in your home, whether it's on your person, because there's no room here, advice or guidance, for negativity, look, the situation event that I said, it could be a person or people, but there's no room for negativity, especially when it comes to people. All right, the people surrounding you. So they want you, use the bells, I use a bowl, the singing bowls. Whatever you need, that's what you use. Look, the 8 of good cheer, that's the 8 of cups. Interesting. They want you to walk away from any negative energy, any low vibrational energy. There's no room for that here. You're staying, I listed all that stuff off with the positivity, right? Staying on the nice list. Okay? Being positive about it, because you're going out into the great unknown, really taking a leap of faith here like the Fool, but knowing that something good is going to come from it. You can't be surrounding yourself in negativity. You just think of every one of these delicious looking cocktails here as negativity, and you're just going to take yourself and walk away from them and not indulge in the negativity. So Aries, that is your message. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this resonated in some way for you. If you like my Yule and Christmas cards, then please give me a thumbs up, a like, all right? Leave a comment if you want to. You know what? This is the season of good cheer. So if you have something nice to say to some of the other viewers, write it down in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next short and sweet towards the end of the month, and any other readings that you may feel inspired to go look out. Check out my new moon and full moons. I always say, because I think people are confused sometimes, when you see new moon in Sagittarius, or, full moon in Gemini, or whatever it may be. Here's the thing. It doesn't mean it's just for Sagittarius and Geminis. No, that's the energy surrounding that moon that you're going to work with. There's something in there for every sign, including pick a card. So check those out. Thank you so much, Aries.